My name is Ivan G and this is EM Online TV. We are here in Mafinga, Iringa, Tanzania. We get a chance to meet with one of important people here in Tanzania, a professor from Norway. I hope we shall really gain a lot of things regarding to what he's doing. And also we appreciate so much for RDO organization for sponsoring this interview. Yeah, and also we shall have a series of interview, I think very amazing and inspirational project from RDO, which I hope as a youth will come to learn a lot. So Professor, karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that you know also some Swahili word. Yeah, so but yeah, for the benefit of a lot of people, we shall use English. Yes. Maybe you can greet us in Swahili a bit.
Yeah, I will say maisha marefu to all of you.
Maisha marefu kwa watu wote. Yeah, I think that is amazing. So welcome to EM Online TV, and what we do here mostly, we try to share an inspirational story, mostly focused to the innovative project, which not only supports people to gain income, positive change to the community. So that is what we do here for EM Online TV, and the reason why are we doing that is to liberate youth from chain of poverty and to come with a creative mindset on how they can utilize available resources to create a meaningful, innovative and productive project which also solve community challenge. And the good things which I'm happy to hear that also you have an initiative or institution which also supports youth in practical skills. So maybe before we go deep, we need to know about you, Professor. You know, for us when we hear Professor, it's a bit a big title for me. I don't know it, but I believe it's the last title in the education. So maybe we can get ready to know about you.
Yes, I come from Norway. Nimetoka Norway.
Yes.
Mimini Malim va Malim. I'm a professor in for teacher education in agriculture. So, my background, I'm both I am an agronomist. I am have a master in the same as Sua with you in agriculture, economy, and then I'm a social anthropologist also in addition. So I have too much education, but still I'm alive. So that is my background. I also have a wife. She is here, and I have 4 children and 5 grandchildren. Soon 6 grandchildren. That is also very important in the life. Yes, and I also, when I have students, I play guitar and I play a bit theater because I was very active in the student theater. And the students, they like a bit more fun because often lectures are dull. But you want to know what I'm doing here.
Yeah, exactly. And also if it's okay for you, maybe how old are you, if it's okay to share?
I'm soon 68. In Norway, we don't retire from the university at 60. You can stay until you are 72. And I managed to be a professor at 60 because I'd been home with my children. You know, men in Norway, they are often home with their children. So I was home with my children and was doing many other things. So I used Pole. I reached the professor, and then I retired a bit later so I can use that position to the benefit also of Tanzania, for Tanzania.
I think that is really nice, and it's really amazing. I think one of the things also which inspire me one day also to be a professor. But also what I want to know, because what I know is to become a professor, I think it is need to you to discover something new. I don't know, I'm not sure. Maybe and also you can support us to know, to get that experience. Yes, which things can support you to be qualified to be a professor?
Usually you have to publish quite many papers in journals. That is, I also did, but mainly because I was advising PhD students. I was second or third author. So and because the students liked me very much, I had many students and I got many publications. There are also some publications myself. But what the committee in Norway was evaluating was that I had worked so much with the students, been so close to them, and that's why also I became a professor in the end. So I'm really occupied with teaching, but also teaching what you call student active in a student active way. And that's to my specialty is a bit like RDO that you have here. I think that there's a challenge that the education is too often, also the vocational education, a bit theoretical, a bit too much theoretical. And what is needed in this society and in any society, that's people who are able to do the practical tasks in a good way, in a professional way. And then you don't always need too many books, but you need to have the skills, and you need to use your head, and you need to do it in a good way. And what I hear from RDO, they are teaching young orphans in trades in this way, so that the vulnerable young persons can become good professionals, and that is also has also been my speciality.
Wow, that is.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand it very clear. Yeah, so yeah, I think one of the things which I was really love, yeah, say that you teach also practical,
Yes.
rather than theory. So maybe before we go far,
Yeah, I can tell a bit about that.
Yeah.
Because usually, you know, in the university, the lecturer have PowerPoints with lots of text, and then they gave handouts of the PowerPoint to the students, and then the students they don't learn so much. They sit there and they try to receive, and when we have tested, when they go out, we ask them, what did you learn from this PowerPoint? Then they say they have forgotten everything because it has been a bit tiresome and not so inspiring. So then we try to give the students practical knowledge, and we use their experiences, and we give them experiences, and then we take the theory afterwards. Yeah, how should we think about this? And they perhaps they don't know, and then I can come with some suggestions. And then if the students have experiences, it's much more easy for them to understand the theory. It comes afterwards. So we call it not teaching before, but teaching after, together with the students.
yeah, I think that
That is my kind of ideology, and it functions.
Yeah, but
My
you
students,
work in
they
university.
really like it.
Yeah, you still work with university.
Yeah.
Which university?
It is called the Norwegian University of Life Sciences. So it's much like agriculture and science subjects. So I'm teaching much, very much. So now it's a little break. Therefore, I'm here.
Yeah. I think that is amazing. And also, what of things which I really observe, just from the situation where I pass through this formal education, as you say, like it is too much theoretical.
Yes.
And also, I think one of the first effect which I realize, it creates us a mentality of be employed,
Yes.
rather than be job seeker rather than job creators.
Yes.
That's why this problem of unemployment is really big.
Yes.
Because of that. So I think from this problem, I think it's already a really big problem. So maybe from your experience,
Yes.
what things could be better to solve this?
Yes, and also you have the problem with the bachelors, for example, from SUA,
Yeah.
where I see they say that 10 to 15% gets a job afterwards. I think it's less than 5. And because they also have this learning that when they have an education, they will be employed. But that's not so easy because very few of them get this this job. So I think it's very important that, and often when you can have a practical skill, you can be a plumber, you can be a very skilled worker in agriculture. Then it's easy to engage you because you can earn money on your knowledge. But if you don't just keep up with papers, it's not so easy to create money on your skills. So it's also more easy to get a job when you have a practical education that is used. But then your other question, that is how to promote this way of making a kind of business yourself. Isn't that what you're thinking
sure.
about? And that is, I think, it is true. that you get what you the proficiency that you get to understand what you are doing, and you can do it, so you can sell it. But you also have to meet a market. That is very important. So what we saw in our region, when the farmers were coming with nyanya and with viazi, and everyone came to the market with these products, and then the buyers came from the city to the mountains, and the prices get because they were not organized, and they got very, very sad. And therefore, the people think that agriculture is hard work, no money. It is bad. They want to try other things. But what we try to show them is that if you grow parachich, kahava, or macadamia, there is a better profit. And with kahava, we can show that farmers, they earn perhaps 10 to 15 times more than the neighbors. So we try to foster engagement and optimism to an agriculture that can be income generating.